guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is the 1st of March 2015, which means it is officially spring and it's pouring rain outside. It is so sad, the first day in spring and it's raining like hell, and I'm still like recovering from a flu and I sound like a man. I'm so sorry about that. My voice has been like all hell for the last week. I've had the flu for real, but now it is finally springtime. Spring has arrived. Springtime. I'm so excited about that, and you know what that means? February is over, March is now, and therefore I've got my February favorites. Firstly, let's start with all of the makeup favorites that I've had for like February month. It's been an amazing month, but honestly I've been kind of like going back to not really wearing that much makeup. I felt like that February was just a month where I just didn't feel like wearing any heavy makeup or any like heavy eye makeup at least. Which is totally against what I'm wearing right now, but whatever, we'll just roll with it. But the foundation that I want to tell you about is the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Foundation. I took this with me to London and I use it every single day on my vacation. And it just leaves the most natural, semi-dewy but still kind of satiny finish, and it just looks like your own natural skin, but you can still build it up like to a medium full coverage if that's what you want. It just gives that nice, perfect airbrush looking skin without you having to put on piles and piles of like layers. So I just really love this one. Oh, and did I mention I've got it in the color N120. As I said, I haven't really been using that much makeup. Basically, I've just been trying to go back to the basics, really. And when talking about going back to the basics, I have gone back to my old MAC Brow Duo palette in the color Brunette. And a lot of you guys have recently been like, your eyebrows are on point, girl, what have you done? There's something different. You are so right. But I've gone back to it because I really like the darkness of my brows. I mean, my brows actually match my like natural hair color, if you can see that. And you actually have to like match your brows to your natural hair color and not the color that you've dyed in your hair. And I think I've been trying to go a bit too blonde with my eyebrows, and honestly it looks much better to me that they're a bit darker because it suits my eyes as well and so on. So I've actually just been blending these two colors together. I think it's Coquette and Porn, maybe? It's kind of like a rediscovery of mine for this month, and I've been totally, absolutely in love with it. Another oldie but really a goodie is my Nars bronzer blush duo in the color Deep Throat as the blush and Laguna as the bronzer. Who doesn't love them? Who doesn't love Deep Throat and who doesn't love Laguna? They're just nice everyday wear colors, really. I mean, they are perfect for the cheeks, and it is actually the combo that I'm wearing today. I'm wearing Laguna as my kind of like bronzer contour color, and then I'm wearing Laguna just very sheerly on my cheeks. I think all of you guys know these shades, so I'm not going to go too much into detail. They're just amazing and I've been loving them like a crazy person. For setting my entire face, I've been loving my e.l.f. tone correcting powder. This is a very funny colored powder. Oh no. Do you see that? It's broken. No. Oh well. But as you can see, it's a mixture of 4 different pastel colors, and it is just tone correcting, but I still feel like that it really sets my foundation after I've applied foundation and concealer and all of that jazz. So I've just really been liking this for like both color correcting my skin, but also just for setting my makeup. This has really been good, but I think I have to buy a new one, but hey, it is so freaking cheap. Seriously, I think it's like 39 Danish kroner. How can they produce and sell a powder for that little? 39 Danish kroner, that's not a lot. That's crazy. Last makeup favorite is from Bobbi Brown, and this is actually makeup. This is a tool. It is the sheer powder brush and it is amazing. I love it so much. I've been using this one to set my powder on my face, and it is just amazing because I like that it's not that big. You can really get into all of those small areas and under the eyes as well, and it is just not too big. I mean, I've got a really small head, seriously. This one, you can really get into those small areas and be detailed about it and just set the right areas. For example, I don't really like to set my cheeks because I want them to be a bit more shiny and healthy looking, whereas I like to set my T-zone. That was all of the makeup. Now one hair care thing, or hair, I don't know, styling thing, I guess we should say, is the Sebastian Drynamic Dry Shampoo. I bought this in the beginning of February, I believe, and I'm almost out of it. Seriously, it is incredible. First of all, it doesn't leave like that white color in your hair at all. It also adds some texture to your hair and also some volume, so you just get everything in one. I know it's supposed to be dry shampoo, but honestly, when I've been like washing my hair, I actually like to spray this in just to get a bit more texture and a bit more grip to my hair. I just love it. I think it's amazing. For my body, or actually especially my hands, I've been using the Raunsborg hand cream Nordic. And this is for all skin types, and this is the most amazing hand cream ever. I really like it. The reason why I love this one is because it's got cucumbers and other really good ingredients in it, and it just feels really like nourishing to my hands and really moisturizing, and I really like that. And the smell, it smells so lovely. I wish this was like smell-o-vision or smell-o-YouTube kind of thing, because it smells so good. And even now where I'm like a bit sniffy and really gross, I can still smell it. So it's just, it is so penetrating in a really good way. It smells like, I don't know, just nature in the most like clean way. And one favorite for my face that I've been really using every single night is the pure tea tree oil. The reason why I've been using this one is because, as you know, I've had some trouble with, not really breakouts, but kind of like really just troubled skin, like really aggravated and irritated sensitive skin, and it's been really bad and really horrible. I just feel like I'm totally, fully like recovering from that horrible time. Sorry. Ooh. I had like trouble skin from like December till the end of January. Like, to me, it was a really long time, and it made me so unhappy. I can't even describe how unhappy it made me, and I think I'm going to do a video about how it actually made me feel, because I have never felt so unlike myself, like ever. It just made me so insecure and so troubled in my mind, and it sounds so crazy. I sound like the most shallow person in the entire world. Don't get me like that, but I just didn't feel like myself. My skin was so unlike itself that I felt unlike myself. But I'm going to address all of that in another video, so no worries. I'm going to tell you also how I cleared up my skin and so on, but this is one of the things that has really helped me so much. And what I do with this is that I take a cotton tip, and then I just put some of the tea tree oil on it, and then wherever I've got some spots or some things that I want to get rid of, I put it on there. And because tea tree oil is antibacterial, it really just kills all of the bacteria. It is not a miracle worker. Seriously, there's no miracle workers for like troubled skin, but it did help me on the long term, which I'm really happy. I'm really glad that I stuck to this, because it is much more natural than using all of those random spot treatments out there that are filled with alcohol and perfume and bad stuff. This is pure tea tree oil, and it works. It just works. Nature works. That was a lot of works, but it does work. Next, because I have been sniffy and ill and bad and poorly and just felt like crap, but therefore I've been loving tea. Like, seriously, I've been drinking so much tea, and now I'm kind of like so fed up with tea. I love my tea, and I usually drink like 1 cup in the mornings, but the tea that I've been really enjoying drinking is from Fredsted, and it is called Hyben, Urtete. In English, I think Hyben is called rosehip. I'm not sure, but I think it's called rosehip, and it is lovely. It tastes so good, and it's just really, to me, I know this sounds so weird, but it's been really calming and like therapeutic for me to drink this tea, because I really like the taste of it and the smell as well, and it's just been really good for me and my voice as well, because my throat has been so sore and my voice has just been like a man's voice. Seriously, I've sounded like a man for the last couple of days. This is like the first day where I can like hear my own voice again without going like, ew. Next favorite is 50 Shades of Grey, and in here I'm both talking about the book and the movie. I read the book in 3 days. Oh yeah, and I was also working on one of those days. So actually I read it on 2 days, because I kind of like had one day where I couldn't really read it. I am not a book reader. I'm not a reader at all. Whenever I go to pick up a book or something to read, I usually go for a magazine instead, because I get bored. I mean, I'm not usually the type just to sit down and just relax with a book, because I am way too hyper to do that. I am so much into like, oh yeah, just read it quickly and move on. But there was just something about that book that just caught me and caught my attention. And no, it is not just the sex. And honestly, now I sound so hardcore and so corny as well. Honestly, I don't think it is that bad. I mean, the sex in the book and also the sex in the film, it is not that bad. I mean, obviously the dominatrix kind of thing, it is really out there, and I would never ever do such things. To me, it is a really nice, sweet, romantic love story, and there's just some more like edginess in it, which is kind of like the thing that I really like. That's what makes it different, right, from a normal everyday romantic movie. I think the movie got so much hate from the critics, and I don't really get why, because what did they expect? I'm not quite sure what they expected, to see like all of this stuff and just, you know, like, I don't know, it wasn't even like that in the book. I mean, obviously the book has got much more details and much more thinking, and you know, like you get to know the persons way better than in the movie, but I still think that the movie was really good, and I think all of the actors in it, they did such a great job. I was really impressed with it, so I really enjoyed the movie so much. I watched it on the premiere. I don't care if I sound corny or if I'm like a really like crazy person for saying that I don't think it's that sexual, but I don't. To me, it was a really sweet love story. Overall, just 50 Shades of Grey has been taking over February month for me, and it's just been a huge favorite of mine. And the last favorite for February month is a YouTuber, and I really want to give this YouTuber a shout out. He is from England, and he is absolutely incredible. He is so talented and he knows his stuff. He is a real makeup artist, and his name on YouTube is Gossmakeupartist, and he is incredible and so freaking cool. I love him so much because he is just the most honest man on YouTube. Seriously, he says what he thinks about products. He's just like so straight up into your face and just out there, and I love him for it. I really do. I love people that you can feel like they're just honest. They give you their honest opinion no matter what. And he also takes the shit for it. Seriously, there's been so many people commenting on his videos and being like over him, and I'm just like, you are so cool for staying true to who you are. And seriously, that is what all YouTubers should do. They should stick to themselves and their persons, and if there's something they don't like, don't share it. Don't say that this is really good. Don't lie. Be real about things. And I still feel like that even when he says bad things about products, he is still really fair, and he still says it may work for you, it just didn't work for me, I don't like it. He's amazing. Go watch him, seriously. He is just on point. He is fabulous.
He is fabulous. There is no simple request. And he's fabulous. He's getting better. He's best. Oh yeah.
And with that little jam, let's end the video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and liked all of my February favorites. I love them so much. Please give my video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram right here because it makes me happy. And yeah, let's share the happiness. Let's share some nice words down in the comment section. Until next time, bye. I haven't even considered stopping, honestly.